What's good, everybody? It's your boy Tico on Blitz, back at it again with another video. And today we are going to be taking a look here at the Object 777 version 2, the Tier 10 Soviet Collector Heavy Tank that features maneuverability. You got a very solid gun and really good armor when it comes towards this tank's playstyle. And if we take a look at the armor profile right here, you could see its frontal turret is upwards of 260 millimeters thick, with its frontal hull being upwards of 240. And to put that into a perspective, you could see that there are a lot of troll spots on this tank, like the turret right here. Look at that armor. The cheek's 508 millimeters thick. That is absolutely crazy. 400 on this side. You got the full-on gun mantlet right here, upwards of 266, auto ricochet. Then you got the full-on upper plate that is upwards of 340 millimeters thick. Some of the weak spots that come to this vehicle, a lower plate is always ranging from 133, and then you have two hatches on the roofs. One is going to be an easier pen than the other one is. This one has 160 on the left side, and the one on the right is going to be a little more. But the hatch on this one is more openly vulnerable to many more shots instead of the left one. Considering the size difference on them, it really just makes a difference. Loading premium, this is what you can expect. You got two cheeks on the side that open up to penetrations, along with the hatches becoming more vulnerable as the spots also continue to open on up a bit. The tank also carries 6 degrees of gun depression, and as you can see, it makes a big difference for the turret as it thickens it to even more at 580 millimeters thick. The hatches are still going to be visible, but it's still going to be kind of a hard hit considering when tanks are used hull down, you're going to try to miss the majority of shots when you try to aim it on the hatches right here. Although it does thicken it to only a small margin as well. Heats is going to be the same thing. The cheeks right here are going to open up but become more thick along with the hatches on the roof. Yeah, good luck trying to hit those. Here is what the side of the vehicle looks like. You got surprisingly a lot of troll spots, like the edge of the front side of the turret right here, 378 millimeters thick. Even this back hatch that's located on the back of the tank, that is a pretty troll spot as well. Then you have the side of the turret upwards of 149, and then the full-on side upwards of 115 to 130. And then you have the rear, the back of the turret only upwards of 80 to 60, and then the full-on rear upwards of 80 to 50. Oops. When I load the high explosive, you can see that there's only a small chunk of spots to aim in on the tank, trying to do the maximum amount. As you got the full-on underside right here, that's 100% guaranteed to hit. And then you have a little tiny chunk of armor right here on the back that is also going to be vulnerable to HEs. Some of the other stats for the vehicle is that it carries a whopping 2,908 damage per minute with an 8.87 second reload time, combined with 263 millimeters of standard pen, 374 on the premium, and 66 on the high explosive. The damage factors are pretty reasonable too, 430 on the standard, 370 on the premium, and 530 on the high explosive. Combined also with a 3.2 second aiming time with a reasonable 0.335 dispersion along with that. And maneuverability-wise, considering the fact that this tank is surprisingly aerodynamic, it's able to achieve a top speed of 45 kilometers per hour with a reverse of 12 and having a power to weight of 16.4 alongside it. And here we are in battle number 1. Let's see what they got in terms of heavies. They have an E100, an IS-7, a Super Conk, and a VK-7201. Alright, so we're going to start off by using the solid maneuverability that this tank... Excuse me, I just had lunch before this. Oh, man. I'm just a heavy eater. I mean, I usually get the hiccups easily, so we're going to continue moseying on this way. Hopefully some of the enemies don't end up hitting us in the process. So we're just going to angle our gun upwards right here. Okay, that is good. Or never mind, we got hit by a Sheridan. Fortunately, it was us that got hit. So, we're just going to continue over here. I'm going to plant myself right behind the rock so some of the enemies will have trouble just trying to hit us. So you got the Super Conk right there. Let's see, are we able to get a shell into you? Yes, we are. 427 into his tank. We got the E100 moseying on up as well. So we're going to back up just a little bit. We're going to see if the E100 decides to want to poke. Got the Super Conk right there as well. We able to overmatch his side? Fortunately, we don't. We got the Ho-Re spotted as well in the back. So we're going to reload once again. Put on our fast reload. See if we can get a quick slap into the Ho-Re. There we go. Bit of a low roll, but that's okay. We got the E100 aiming in on us. We're going to try to see if we can get a quick slap into him. Or not. He hits us instead. which is unfortunate. We get hit by the Hori as well, but wow, we lost a pretty solid chunk of our hit points. So we're going to try to aim in on that Hori one more time if he ends up poking. Got the E100. I don't know if he's going to poke either. So we're just going to hope for the best in this one. Let's see. Are you going to poke, bro? You do. There we go. Nice shot for 392 into you. All right. So let's see what we should do. E100 is just going to continue to stay put right there, which is highly unfortunate for us. And our team is basically just screwing themselves, if I'm not going to be mistaken. All right, E100, you going to poke on up again? I don't really assume you are, so really worried about that Hori, though, so he's going to mosey on up once again. Got the IS-7 moving on up as well. Are we able to get a shell into you? Okay, that was highly unfortunate. Yep, on movement dispersion of the IS-7 is not pretty, so we're just going to stay put right here. That IS-7 is going to continue moseying on up. E100 is still trying to aim a shell in on us, so I want to see if I can get into a scrape. Alright, let's see. Or you could move on up. It's either one of the two. Yeah, this is just probably a game of cat and mouse. The enemies are just going to stay put right where they're at and try to peck us off to the best of their advantage. Well, I don't really have the hit points to try to take a shot from one of these two enemies right there. We got the E100. There we go. We're going to get a nice shell into you. He overpokes and aims at somebody else in the process, which is good. So, we're going to reload once again. Hopefully that Hori's going to probably move on sometime soon. We got the IS-7 over to the side right there. We're going to get a quick slap for 359 into you. He tries to aim a shell in on us, but misses. We're going to reload once again. Let's see. Are you going to overpoke once again? Oh, be careful. That Hori's over there. Still camping over to the side. We got the E100 as well, continuing to poke once again. 422 shot into you. We're going to reload yet again. Hopefully that Hori doesn't spot me in the back right over there. Or if he moved, for that matter. Oh. Well, he did move, so we are going to get a nice shot for 455 into you. All right, so we're going to reload once again. Let's see. Good, he gets cleared. We're going to aim it on the Hori, or if the 50B tries to get a finishing clear on him, which he does. Pretty solid game, if I'm not going to be mistaken. I think it was a 3,000 damage game, if I don't remember. Let's see how we farewelled. Yep, 3297. We were able to block only 400, which is unfortunate. We held these guys off to the best of our ability instead of them trying to peck us off in the process. Pull out a third class, and of course, do second on the team. Can't complain. It was a pretty reasonable battle. And here we are in battle number 2. Let's see what they got in terms of heavies. A 60 TP. They have a T57 heavy and an E75. Alright, so I'm going to continue over to the left side right over here. Use the solid maneuverability that this tank has. See what enemies we can spot in the process. So let's go. See how we can fare well in this one. Alright, well we are going to get D, so that's good. Let's see. We're going to make our way over to the front line right over here. Looks like they have no enemies in C base, which is rare to see. We got a 57 heavy over to the side. Are we able to spot him? Oh, we do. Fortunately, the dispersion factors didn't even lead to that case, so he misses us. That's unfortunate for him. So we're going to aim on in once again. That's unfortunate for us again. There's the dispersion factors going through the roof once again. Alright. Can we get one more shell into you if you decide to poke on up? Not really. Alright. Oh, our VK-72 is getting absolutely badonkered on. Oh, we got the Pergetto moving on up as well. Not able to see him. So he's just going to continue moving onward. Oh, our Sheridan gets cleared. Alright, we're just going to continue moving on up then. So we don't get bonked by any of these guys in the back of us. Alright, 60 TP's getting absolutely pedonkered on. And we also got the E75 right there. That is very unfortunate. He angled his turret at that second and then decided to angle back. Alright, we're going to put on our heats and then we are going to overmatch his roof right here if we are able to. There we go, 351 shot into you. We're going to reload once again. Try to see if we can farm out this E75. Alright, we're going to get another shell into you for 390. Alright, so we're going to reload once again. Oh, we get a bounce on the process by the 57 heavy who tried to tunnel us. Oh, we're going to overmatch his roof again for 380. Hopefully somebody ends up finishing him off. E100, please. Thank you. All right, we got the 60 TP moving on over to the side right here. Let's see. Nice, and we got the clear on him. That's really good. All right, we got the 57 heavy over here. Let's see how we can fare well against him. He gets another bounce into us. Highly unfortunate upon his behalf, so we're going to mosey on up towards him. We're just going to wiggle on through. He gets another bounce into us. We're going to get him in a face hug. He pens us that time. All right, we're going to put on our fast reload and get another shell into him, and it looks like he got his ammo rack. Oh, never mind. He didn't get his ammo rack destroyed, but all right, looks like all they have left is their mediums over here. We do want to be careful because we don't want to get flipping corralled by them like they're about to do to this. Oh, we got the E50 spotted right over there. There goes the dispersion once again. And of course, I have a dead ammo rack as well. So that's not very ideal. We're just going to go ahead, capture this base. Let's see, the E50 is probably going to poke on out once again, which he does. All right, we got the standard spotted right there in the back. Don't know how that shell bounced. I was using heats. So we're just going to continue onward with him, with the E100 over here. Got a Sheridan off in the back right there. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. We did spot him just for a mere second. Do want to be careful, though. We got a Pergetto moving in the back of us. Nice. We got clear onto him. All right. E100 misses the shot on the standard. We got that Sheridan still spotted back there. Tries to get a shell onto me, but misses. That is good. All right. We got the standard moving in on us over to the side. Let's see. There we go. Nice HE into him for 499. We're going to plant ourselves right behind this rock right here. Go into a scrape, so these enemies will have a hard time trying to pen us. Well, that's highly unfortunate. There goes my ping factors once again. All right, and now we have our ammo rack restored. We're going to get a nice shot into the E50. All right, we're just going to back on up right behind the ridge right here. All right, so let's see. The Sheridan's going to continue to mosey on forward. Oh, and it looks like the standard's over there too. We're going to get a clear into the Sheridan. That is very good. And we also got that standard B moving in on us as well. Let's see, bro. Are you going to poke me? Oh, the E50 over there. There you are. Let's see. You're going to poke. Oh, there's the E50 once again. Oh, you mosey on over. There we go. We got the clear onto you. That is good. All right, so now we're just going to move on over to the E50 right over here. He's screwed in the process. Well, long live Mr. E50 right there. Oh, he was able to get a shell into us, so we're going to reload once again in another 3 seconds. He's going to bounce us in the process, and we are going to get the clear on him. There we go, guys. 5 kills in the process. That was a very solid game demonstrating the positive factors about the Object 777, and you have the armor and the hit points to take a lot of shots from your enemies. Look at that. 4153, we blocked 2050, killed 5, and we got an ace in the process, along with doing top on the team while at it. When I first saw this tank come out in crates, I already knew that it was going to be extremely good. Very good armor, surprisingly enough. 240 hull armor is absolutely insane. But then again, it's an aerodynamic tank. You have a very good power to weight ratio, and you have a top speed of 45 kilometers per hour, which means you're able to achieve your top speed in a matter of seconds, which is absolutely crazy. One of the downsides I would have to say to the tank, though, is that it has 6 degrees of gun depression. That's really terrible, considering the fact, of course, it's a Russian tank, and Russian tanks don't really have that good of gun depression. But overall, I would have to say the Object 777 version 2 is a spectacular vehicle that has the maneuverability, that has the solid gun, and you have just a ton of other great factors that contribute to this tank's playstyle. Hopefully you guys did end up enjoying today's video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to turn on those bell notifications so you be notified whenever I upload any new videos, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all.